Oh, it's a stream link. I'm going to open it. I
Wow.
wonder what's inside. Pog.
Poggers.
Poach.
Pogs in the chat.
Yes. What are we waiting for?
Member of DC.
What bastard? They should kick him in player 45.
They're late.
If anyone's a second late, the automatic solution is to kick them. That's the kind of world I want to live in.
I'm pretty sure I was late sitting out in lines.
Oh, nice big block on the screen.
The episode, isn't it, like, blurs that shit out, because, like, it comes out with a message saying, if you go off this screen, the other people can't see it. Wow, mate. Thank you.
Oh my god, can we play the game already?
Fucking DC, bro.
Ban them. Kick the whole team.
Kick them. No one else playing the league. They're making us wait.
Kick everyone. Kick everyone on DC from the league. It's fine. We'll take the free dub. The Clown Patrol will take the free win.
Hey.
Oh, good old Skirty.
And that's gotta wait for the fucking teams to say they're ready.
Get ready, you sons of bitches.
As if they even fucking respond, oh my god. DC is ready. Okay, we're ready.
Yay! Let's get it going. it going to be? The classic Thatcher ban.
Joe just blocked the term cunt from the chat.
Interesting.
Interesting choice, Joe. Alright, then, a
called it.
Thatcher ban. What a surprise.
Is it going to be a hard reach ban? Or possibly, spiciest of spiciest, a jackal ban?
A jackal ban. We're going to rank plays down.
Play it like it's gold. Oh, I was right first, cool.
There's the hard reach coming through you. Right then, so blue is DC, orange is animal.
There's got to be a mirror ban somewhere here.
There it is.
Called it!
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm going to Echo.
I'm saying Maestro.
Oh, contentious.
Hey.
Oh, you get to see it before I do as well. Sad.
Slight delay on the stream.
Well, I got 3 or 4. I'm happy.
I got 1 of 1, so fuck you. Okay then, Animal opting to go for Aviator Games Room on their first defense.
Where this sledge is going to be useless. Hopefully a 6th pick there.
It's always good
Ooh,
to have
the
self-destruction.
spicy pulse from Animal. I like it.
The buck taken off a Maverick.
Interesting.
Don't see too much Maverick on Villa. And he'll be very easy to take out with the pulse below.
Don't see too
Need
much select on
to
Villa, especially with a
clear him
Maestro
out.
ban.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Oh, he's just fucking shit system again. Okay, so we have... What am I?
Will my hold?
Was that a fucking overpowered shield that they still haven't gotten rid of? I'd love to see that. Extending out into trophy over here for Animal. Just 1 reinforcement so far
10
though.
seconds to go.
They've updated the UI, it looks a bit different now. Like the timer, it's got a different
5
font.
seconds to insertion.
That's interesting.
Mr. Observant.
Attackers are about to locate a bomb and
But
defuse
it's
it.
not made the bar at the top long enough to say orange team, so it's Care versus blue team.
Love that from UV.
UB plus.
Alright then, so an side extension into trophy to defend from bedroom with meat jammers as well. They've obviously read into DC's attacks from VODs, as they know DC like to attack the bedroom side very heavily. And it does seem that most of them, or all of them, pushing from the northeast side, with Mem here, pushing the bookcase window.
They've left a single roamer on the statue side.
And he's not even in statue, just
Oh, nope, he's
there he is.
slowly backing away.
He's coming back.
I believe the mute jammers are on the doors as well, rather than the walls. So maybe going for a
Bomb
slower
located by
intervention.
attackers.
Yeah, they're trying to take care of the drone problem. C4 missed there from, I believe, the pulse below. Bit of a problem there. Yeah, that's pulse C4 gone already. DC they're making good headway though, with a minute 15 seconds taken down, taking decent control, already taken trophy, and taken down to Ormai. Very good.
Nice pick.
Sledge here.
As well. Interesting.
Pulse is still below Recess, waiting for a flank, but DC have decent control. A minute 20 seconds still left to execute onto the site. 90 is free to take as well, so that drone will find out pretty quickly.
They're trying to hold the long haul still with the Jaeger. Try not to give up that control yet.
Really big fucking hole.
Hole getting opened up.
imagine they're going to go for the one behind the vault door or behind the map table.
Don't know what Evan's doing. He's just standing in vault, looking a bit lost. Don't be AFK.
Someone's going to eat lunch.
One kill taken out there, but a refrag coming through from the Pulse, leaving DC in a 4 versus 3 as they put the diffuser down. The C4 will be baited out and the diffuser is stopped. He's taken out, DC with the advantage. Pulse with a long flank. Leaves Jaeger alone to take out 1, but diffuser down. 40 seconds left for 2 versus 3 from Animal. The Pulse is taken down, leaving Jaeger in a 1 versus 3. He knows there's one around landing, but he's taken out straight away. It's a good starting round there for DC, comfortable on that attack. The roam really shut down from Animal.
Yeah. They had all the flanks covered until right at the very end, where the flanks made little to no impact.
Animal though, choosing to go for the same bomb site, hoping to not make the same mistakes. A clash baited out. Evan back on the Valkyrie, Mike 6 pick onto the clash.
Hopefully he doesn't go for lunch in the middle of the round again.
He looked like his controller disconnected, his like stick was just drifting. Nope,
The only change being the Legion?
Bandit 6 picked off to onto Legion.
Interesting.
Interesting. Well, I suppose they didn't really need it, as they know DC would most likely go for the same attack, and they will just open up vault walls, so maybe just a mute jammer there will be enough to slow them down.
Defenders, protect your bombs
But the
from
Bandit's
evil
always
people by
useful,
attackers.
and the Legion helps to make sure they can't push as quickly. Does seem to be a similar setup so far for my own top main. Looks like they are extending into trophy once again. They might want to extend some more manpower over to that side as well though, because with one person there it did really have no effect whatsoever.
Anything, it didn't
10 seconds left before insertion.
especially given how thorough DC were at
5 seconds left.
clearing.
It's not worth all the utility, all the reinforcements, all the mute jammers, just have one person who falls back very quickly.
Yeah.
DC spawning on the same side, looks like they will just do the same push. Very one trick team here. Oh, they always do this, every game I've seen them play.
And the Warmine's been abandoned by himself again.
Streaming it out.
Play a bit deeper this time.
Evan's closer to be able to make some sort of help for the Wamai, but he's still just kind of left by himself. An Astro Repel will make sure they can't rotate away, and he's stuck inside of Trophy if he doesn't rotate back. Oh, but Sophia's not on the hold, so she can't take Wamai out. Small mistake there from Sophia, but he's already fallen back, I mean, and minute of the round gone, DC droning out Trophy, they'll take care of it. Take control of this side.
Last time, actually.
Yeah. They haven't got the first pick though, so maybe this Wamai staying alive will mean something. Valk below.
Very hopeful there.
Very hopeful.
A bomb has been located.
Hopefully the C4 from below will be more effective than last time.
Blind C4s though coming through will net a kill onto IQ.
Maybe a call from her cameras from a teammate on the
Attackers have dropped a bomb diffuser.
Oh dear, Thermite.
oh.
Wait, the guy on 90 Repel was taken out as well. Wamai takes a double kill and falls back onto site. Much better here from Animal. A minute left, it's a 5 versus 2 for them. These two DC players will have to clutch up big time, especially with Thermite gone. Maverick will either have to open the wall or they'll have to push. Still just watching for the flank though. He doesn't know Evan is here. Just waiting patiently. Wamai's given up, so Evan can push whenever he needs to. Wamai taken out, his work is done for the round though. That shield top main will work both ways though, so I believe Jaeger will find a nice angle. Actually, it's positioned horribly for him, so he can't really see an angle. But it does give him decent cover. Evan coming around for the flank, 20 seconds left. DC stumbling a bit. They find a second kill there and push on into sight. Sophia will have to go for a plant here.
15 seconds
Can
remaining.
still go for the plant behind Vault door,
Nope.
Drop.
but there was the problem with C4s. Nope, just peeks and
Nice.
Maverick is going to do a little dance on the landing, but not much else to be done this round.
Operators, you have
Oh,
run out
look
of
at
With
that.
some shots, nice. Ah! Decided to extend his dance to the site.
Alright then, 1-1 now.
Or uno, as they would say in Spain. Just a little bit of education for you mid-match.
I didn't know that actually. Didn't know Uno was Spanish for one.
Well, now you know.
There you go.
As the famous game that families that are on holiday in Devon often play whilst they're stuck in a cheap caravan that they've rented for a long weekend. Uno.
Oh dear. This is why we need you on the cast most of the Joe. So much more interesting with these fun facts.
Yeah.
attackers need to locate and defuse
I am the
any bombs
Milosh.
if
I
they
will
can.
give fun language facts throughout the match.
Everyone needs a Milosh in their life. Okay, so trophy
beautiful man.
statue here for the second site. The
Going back to
animal
the
optic
pulse
to go
as
for.
well.
Pulse again, hopefully not whiffing his C4 this time.
The IQ doesn't seem to have been very effective at dealing with the Pulse or the Valkyrie, though, given their free roam downstairs.
Camera in position.
10 seconds to go.
Still querying this sledge pick as well. Seems to have
5 seconds
provided a
left.
grand total of 0 utility so far. Especially compared to the Buck, which they picked off
Attackers'
of.
objective is to locate a bomb.
They can open the windows, they can throw grenades. It's about it really. Llama here, having a grand old time. It's on his
Oh, lovely.
just thinking about. Now then,
No one's gonna find
DC.
him like that.
What a surprise! Opting to go for a east side take. Probably going to rappel up into bedroom first, clearing out below, looking for this pulse. That's not pulse.
3 men below, in fact.
Here's
with
pulse. Oh, pulse shotgun
the
in
Valkyrie
basement.
and the Jaeger downstairs.
Okay, who's on site? Legion.
Only Legion and Wamai. Wait,
Where's
the
Wamai? It's over there.
Wait.
It's all up to Legion on site.
Oh, Wamai's in 90. Interesting.
If DC read into this, they could just try and rush into
Very
the
simple
site.
rush. Yeah.
I
Suppose
guess
he
they
is
are trying to clear out this roam below.
Attackers
And here we have the
located a bomb.
pulse coming up. He does take care of the claymore, so he is able to go up pantry stairs now, but scared he's been figured out.
It's going to put some more in the back of their minds anyway.
Valkyrie very confused about this Valcam. Just ping it through the wall. It's unbreakable,
Pinging it very
mate.
precisely, just shooting at the wall.
It's like, hey guys,
Lovely.
cam here. It's still there. You can just go into the corridor and take it out, mate. Alright, well, DC here opting to take bedroom now. Legion's still all by a little on site. Animal not
Ignoring the run is
realising,
definitely the right
Located by
decision.
attackers.
really not realising they're not pushing outside at all. Well, Maya's just hiding.
Still in 90 for some strange reason. On top of a reinforced hatch as well. So... I guess it was a planned move?
Impact tricks coming out here from the Legion will take care of one exothermic charge, and he still has a second in the pocket. And the fact that he's placing the exothermic right there where the impact was able to get it before means it's going to get easily taken out once again.
That'd be poor play by the Thermite.
And the pulse shotgun below managing to find one. He's also able to find a second here if he throws that. No. Very
Waited too long.
way.
Unfortunate.
panic in sight.
Has been dropped.
Will not be able to plant because he's already dead, and it's now all down to the Nomad, who is also dead. A flawless round from Animal. Much more dominant. DC.
I'm blown away a little bit. Pulse shotgun and one man on site was the play, apparently. So, I think it's time for me to retire.
His casting career is up after, I don't know, about a quarter of a game.
Shone brightly, but shortly.
And you'll be happy because Animal opted to go for dining kitchen, and the sledge is once again picked from DC, so he will be of
The
use.
sledge is at last having use. Oh, this is a glorious day.
Here we go.
I'm excited for the potential sixth pick and the one site that he's useful. That would be quite funny.
Yeah, 6 buck now, mate. Go on. No balls.
Defenders, protect your bombs from
Mate, Joe,
being
can you
defused by
stop banning
attackers.
things in chat? You banned fuck me as well. Sleep prick. Stop banning swear words.
It's not a swear word if it's an offer.
It's just lewd. Alright then. Animal on dining and kitchen, going for the bandit, the Wamai again, the pulse again,
Bomb located by attackers.
the Jaeger again, and a mute again. No Valkyrie this time, so IQ can't just ping counters through walls.
Hopefully she could do her job and ping the pulse through walls, though. That would be quite nice.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Sending medic. Defense is up.
Ah, the classic yellow plug in the top right corner of the screen. Something that we all know and love very well.
I love it. Oh, look at that lovely champ charm on the Wamai.
Ooh,
It's not
Pog.
lovely. Isn't he a
Someone give
poggers?
this man a pro league contract.
Here's his sledge on the pantry window, something you don't see all too often. As you can see pantry and a little bit into sight. There we go, nice angle.
Magic going out.
Ooh, that is nice.
Magic online.
See if he can find someone. Mute is taken out. Refragged though by the pulse, finding the Nomad. And below, he's
This
up to go.
IQ really not doing her job. Seems like they should dedicate a little bit more effort to countering the pulse,
Attackers dropped the
given how much of a thorn he's been in their side.
Yeah, another kill there for pulse. Two kills coming through though. And it's now 2
Oh,
versus
dear.
3 in favour of Animal.
I guess this sledge isn't going to get to use his hammer after all. Very sad sight.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers dropped the bomb diffuser.
Llama picking up another, and it's all down to IQ in a 1 versus 3 who's actually on site. Is known, and a crossfire will take her out.
Not much left to do there at that point with the diffuser in the basement as well.
Yeah, DC after the strong first round, Animal have read into what they're doing, and they are just fucking them in the arse.
Yeah, no lube either. Emergency.
It's very rough down there. It's not a pleasant
There's
sight.
some severe chafing going on. It's upsetting.
Oh god. Love the graphic images. Haunt me.
Just trying to paint a picture for the audience here. Give them what they want.
Can we get PogChamps in chat if you do enjoy the visual images here? Oh dear. Now then. OVAT games once again for Animal.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Seem to have the exact same lineup as they had before. Nothing to change as it worked very well for them.
Perhaps the top main one could be positioned slightly differently. Since, as you said, it could work both ways
Attackers have located a bomb.
and allow the top main player to cover 90 if it wasn't so.
I mean,
Flat.
Animal need to have more of a presence on the north side of the map because DC just never change up. They haven't once
love
even
it.
thought about going study. They just all spawn fountain every time. Push bedroom, maybe push dining as
5
well.
seconds left before insertion.
And well, that's it.
2 feet up.
So,
Objective is to defuse a bomb.
it's
I'm really
interesting
confused
place.
about
Here they
their
are again.
insistence on these 3 reinforcements in Statuary, given the way they're sort of placed down and then ignored, and they don't seem to be playing around them at all.
Yeah, even though DC do have exothermics, they're not even trying to open them, so I don't think they care about opening them.
Yeah. Interesting decision.
Drone activated.
Well, my once again all by himself inside of statue.
Hopefully there's those going to be watching from Astro Window
Take a
this
look.
time.
Is she on her drone?
Astro
Yep,
rotate.
she's on her drone.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
And he's dropped. Okay, well 45 seconds into the round, already dropped. DC looking to take it very quickly.
Repulsion device planted. RED active. Keeping
Oh, it seems like a formality to clear the trophy statue side at this point.
I don't get it. Animal could really just expend more manpower on the side of the map and take them out quickly and not rely on them. Just taking them out when they get to site.
For
Again from heaven.
not effective. Hopefully the thermite doesn't decide to rush 90 again. But it doesn't even read this time, so...
DC's
have
quickest
an
round
easy
yet.
time.
A minute and a half, already taken 90 control.
Yeah.
5 people on both sides still alive. That is a C4. IQ just survived because you're standing on the little cupboard thing, table.
Get this breach down on the vault now. And then they should be all set up for
And
the
was that
final push. Ooh, was that a trick? I
that
think that might have
must
been an
have
impact
been?
trick.
Yeah, it was. Legion 1 impact down. Here you're finding one onto the Nomad. You can't take Llama out on this position. He just peeks and the end of the person dies. It's not very fair, apparently.
Yeah, it's a bit rude, really.
You should just give them more of a
Sort of
chance,
like
you know.
They could have a buck and shoot below Llama's position.
Or have people pushing the south side of the map.
Or have the Zephyr blow up Llama's position from below. Many options, none taken.
It's okay. 30 seconds left, 2 versus 4 for DC. The wall has been opened, 1 versus 4. Zephyr crouches into the vault, hoping for a free kill, but nothing given so far. Just angles being held.
Hold. Angles being hold. Nice.
And there it is.
Oh, a nice whiffed. Eventually gets the kill.
Nice little
Spin
spin.
around on the floor.
Nice little spin.
Practicing his breakdancing routine. I like to see it.
And here we go. 4-1 now for Animal. The ass fucking is still going on and it's still very raw. It's not pleasant.
Almost
Four.
want to cover my eyes at this point.
4 rounds in a row do mean Animal are looking strong to take a 5th.
Memory
DC.
going for the death every round challenge as well. Big hog.
3 baguettes coming through. No donuts, unfortunately. But the baguettes are strong. Trophy statue again picked up
And,
for...
Baguette is in fact a French word to continue our language lessons. And on your baguette you may have fromage, which means cheese.
Well, baguettes with cheese, everyone. I bet you didn't know that.
And defuse bombs.
No one's done that before.
One for the crowd.
Again, more PogChamps in chat if you are enjoying these nice lessons. Now, I wonder if DC will opt to change things up and push for a south side attack, or just go for the kitchen and then bedroom attack. Because it did work so well for them last time, especially when they couldn't open the wall because of the impact tricks. The Legion here do very well, I will say, with his
10
impacts.
seconds to go.
Very nice
Yeah.
use of utility.
Solo holding down a whole 2 sites. Pretty impressive.
Just with 2 impacts.
Attackers must
Seems like with no info denial, the trick would just be to drone him
DC
out and
have
rush him.
actually spawned ruin side, so they might be going for the south side.
Oh, could it be?
Now then, let's have a little look-see. Will Animal continue their dominant play, or will DC adapt and actually manage to win a round?
Oh, it is looking like a study push, though.
They
At
will
least
have to
they're trying
deal
something new.
with this Wamai. Sophia is at 90 window.
Oh.
And
Now
if
only
so,
missing out on a
uses
free kill.
if so uses her utility to take care of the magnets and the shield. Lost her in that, it's unfortunate. She could take care of this Wamai. She coordinates well with her team.
Drone activated. Make room.
And here you see DC pushing into top main. The IQ.
Play would be for the Zoe to rappel down and take out the position
Oh, no.
using Sophia from below.
Pulse shotgun
Disable
claiming
shield very
yet
quickly.
another victim.
Oh
And
dear.
the Wamai downing
Thermite down.
the thermite. Well,
At least he gets picked up.
oh dear.
that's
Sophia
something.
just hitting the windowsill twice and damaging herself.
That is
Not the best
Big
use of
punk.
utility. Half health down. Another one for the pulse, and it's looking once again like a flawless round.
Sophia stabbing the air, which is I guess that's the only thing she can kill right now.
Nice flashbang coming through. Ooh. Is that a gold charm on Nomad? Could very well be.
I think it's a plat charm.
It's shining very brightly. It looks kind of gold.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Not
the
bothering to
pulse
ADS
whipping
means
out his
Jaeger will
pistol.
find a free kill, and it's a flawless round, as I
Oh, that is sad
suggested.
to watch.
5-1 now for Animal. After the first round, it was looking like it was going to be a competitive game. After the second round, not so much. And after the sixth round, yeah, I'm not so sure. Now let's see if DC feel more comfortable on their defense, though. They could always claw it back. Just in worse throws.
I mean, it is a defender-sided map, so that's something for them, I guess.
Ooh.
An interesting setup from DC here, though, with the Ella and the Goyo.
The Echo, which is expected onto Castle.
Look at that fancy new Echo. Oh,
No, never mind. Trophy statue opting.
Disappointing.
Oh god, I'm such a fucking retard. DC opting to go for trophy statue as their first site. Not the most common, but it does work. So
Defenders protect
let's
the
have a
bombs.
little look
Apparently
at
works
how
best with
they
one person
set
on
this up.
site.
Ooh, interesting setup here as they are opting to have a
Oh,
castle open up into bedroom. Risky
no.
plays.
Oh, no.
It is risky, especially when you're 5-1 already down. But you never know, it could be very strong.
They're going for the closet play. Ooh. Castle barricades on exterior windows.
Just hiding in the closet.
Oh, you almost wish you saw the spicy one-trick fuse play.
5 seconds
Oh,
remaining.
this is almost all of Jaeger's utility in the closet as well.
Attackers must locate and defuse the
So
bomb.
I guess it's not possible to push from the south side, or at least DC thinks so.
Jaeger looking a little lost as he thinks he was playing inside of the closet and then falls back when he runs. He realizes Ella is actually the one.
I
Animal,
assume swear words exchanged between team members there.
you fucking pisshead, what are you doing in there?
Yeah. Oh,
Now,
like that.
Animal looking to push from the bedroom side, so they will have to deal with the Ella and the Wamai playing inside a bedroom and walk-in.
That is good news.
Wow,
for
a breaching
DC.
charge taken already takes out the exterior cast barricade. So
It's almost as if those have no value. So
Yeah.
my position is very dangerous right now. Being exposed to the bottom
he's
window.
he's got a Goyo shield, so you know a
Oh,
quick
yes.
flashbang to burn any magnets, and they see one above the door, and then yeah, there it is. And then a Zophius impact or an Ash charge could take yeah, he's fallen back. And that leaves Ella all on her lonesome inside of the walk-in, and she has two ADSs to help her, and a shield, so she could stay for a little bit. But there's a lot of utility and people here. Well, my back in his position because the shield hasn't taken out. Interestingly enough, for some reason
Definite
this.
misstep there from Animal.
Oh, there it is. And there it is. And the walk-in player also gone. Well, everyone, you see, a perfect example of how not to do the walk-in set up. The best way I believe to do it is just to not do it at all, because I don't think it's ever worked.
Yeah,
I've never seen
heard
it
that
ever
not
work.
doing it at all is pretty strong. They're just currently getting torn apart, even when Animal is pushed directly into the strategy that they've set up. It's
Animal
done
Attackers
nothing
have
for them.
located a bomb.
Animal seems to be flying blind though, as Sophia doesn't know no one's in sight, but here we go, they push on into Astro, it's now all down to Jaeger in a 1 versus 4.
He's got
45 seconds left, a nice shot there actually, onto the thermite.
Attackers recovered the
Diffuser
bomb.
will be
Very
down,
nice.
but Sophia picks it up. 38 seconds, he has to deny this plant which is going down from the Sophia. Cover will be coming down. The utility will also go down, and Evan there on the IQ to clean things up. And we're once again with a very dominant round, DC looking lost.
Yeah. Might be time to go with some more default strategies, given that the exotic Goyo Ella closet strat not very effective.
It's also a good lesson as to why you never sit behind a Goyo shield.
Ah, yes.
Any sort of explosives, you're dead.
It's almost like handing a Capital Firebolt to the enemy team, saying, "Here, please
Take
burn
some
me.
free utility.
I would like to be set on fire, if you don't mind." And Animal said, "Of course, my good sir. I shall take your offer and set you ablaze."
Take a free round in return. 6-1 for Animal, Jesus.
Ooh.
DC opting to go for the clash, not 6-pick onto it. Interesting, no 6-pick used at all. It is something
Despite
you would
the presence of a
probably...
Sophia and a Capital.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
Yeah.
from
Interesting.
attackers.
A 6-pick is always helpful, because it means they don't
Yeah.
know about the clash. And they might not be able to prepare for it, but oh well, who cares. Aviator Games coming through as the second attempted site. Let's see if DC are any better at this one.
I really hope so.
I really hope so, so it's not over in, I don't know, about half an hour.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
They going for a top main hold, but a very interesting one with
5 seconds left
the
before
Goyo shield or my shield.
attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Very confused.
This is something that's happened a bit in Pro League. It just means you can contest the lobby aggressively, but
Seems
it is a lot more
dangerous
risky.
with the
That-
Capital on the board, especially.
I mean, that placement isn't great. Normally you'd sit a bit further back so you can use the stairs as more cover as well. But you never know. Good work. I could eat my words. Now it does look like Animal are opting to go for the bedroom side of the attack, so the Womai won't be of much use really.
That's 2 shields wasted on that side then.
One of the walls is left soft, making this reverse a bit pointless really.
You'd think they would have had 1 free reinforcement to move over there, especially given the sort of no reinforcement nature of this site.
A nice pull here from Zofia will be able to catch out this clash if she pushes up too aggressively.
And here's another lesson: if you're Zoe, maybe not on your drone.
It's a good piece of advice.
Lama also watching his flanks very well, making sure we've got all bases covered.
Oh, Evan is taken out there by, I believe, is a roaming Goyo. 1 health, that long barrel looks very attractive. Nice
old
server side
silence
issues
there,
coming through here as
barrel.
well. Bit of lag. Love to see the pings.
It's not siege if there's no lag.
Mem looking to go for a C4. It will miss though. Probably a poor call out there from the clash to say throw it. Animal are looking a bit lost actually. DC adapting, well not really adapting, just kind of playing it rather well. Animal a bit stuck here against this clash.
Yeah.
Attackers have dropped the bomb defuse.
Completely wrong. That clash mix seems very solid.
Aggressive run out
Is
from
that a
90
jump out?
window. Yeah, we'll find a
Manages
thermite,
to get back
but
to cover.
good
No.
positioning from the Zofia does mean they get the refrag, and poor positioning from Goya will mean another free pick there. 3 versus 3 with 35 seconds to go. Nice use of utility for Zofia, but the clash is already smartly backed up into sight. Poor
firebolts
positioning
left?
there, because he just took some damage for no reason in particular.
dear.
Have recovered
A
their
bit of a spin.
diffuser.
Don't stand too close to that.
Oh, clash between a rock and a hard place with a
Oh
smoke canister
dear.
15
and
seconds
some
left.
Capital utility in the back. Oh, this is not a fun time. But Maeve coming through with a nice pick. Llama also down.
It's all down to Ash in a 1 versus 3 against the smoke in a clash that's not fun.
And she's felled.
Operators, you
Oh.
are out of time.
Sophia manages to stay
Oh,
alive
doesn't
because
manage
of
to
her
buff the KD.
because of her fun
Fun, unique mechanic that
yeah.
definitely should not be a unique mechanic
She's
that
a
no one in the game likes.
strong mother, so she gets to withstand. Okay, I love lore. That's fun. 6-2 now for DC. They're clawing back at least 1 round, so it's not too embarrassing for them.
It means they won't have the worst score in the league, so that's always positive. Will this Echo get 6 picked again? I hope not.
6 pick
Be
off the
interesting.
Capitao though, onto Ying. Oh no, that's not fun.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh no, Jackal, okay. He always went to the toxic play, but there we go.
That kind of sinning should not be allowed.
It's not the most useful 6 pick, so the Capita has been working out for them. It did do a lot of damage onto the clash, and the utility is always helpful. Maybe the Ash or Sophia, you don't need both of them. Ooh,
Yeah.
no. A DC from 1 animal player. I don't believe we can give a rehost as the round has already
Attackers
started.
need to locate and defuse bombs.
That is unfortunate. Free dub for DC?
Animal looking to
Attackers
leave,
recovered.
so
I guess there will be a rehost.
yeah. I'm not entirely sure on the rules of rehosts.
Mods! Save us!
If it works like ESL, then that rehost is legal, so it's okay. Pig, if you're listening,
Where is
please
the decision?
enlighten me as to the rulebook. Oh, this is fun. I love setting up the game again.
Oh, it's lovely.
It's such an interesting mechanic. Can I add round history?
Manually adding the rounds is
Okay.
always fun.
Oh fuck, all the bans as well. God. Okay, so blue won the first round on Aviator and games, and then orange won the second round. Then orange won the third round. And then orange won the fourth round, and orange won the fifth round, and orange won the sixth round. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that's 5-1 on the half. And then there's an orange win on that, and then there's a blue win on that. So that should be 6-2.
Sounds good.
Okay. Oh fuck, what are the bans?
It was Thatcher, Hibana, and on the defense it was Maestro and... Oh, who's the other one? Mirror.
Mirror and then Maestro. Okay. Okay. Let's invite see players. I need to add someone from DC as a friend, so I'd have to fucking type in their name every time. I would assume it's just 6-2. And DC is saying just go make it 6-2, they're fine with it. Okay, let me just double check these rounds. So blue win, orange win, orange win, orange win, orange win, orange win, orange win, blue win. So that should be 6-2, yeah.
Yeah.
And blue won Aviator Games. So yeah, that should be all good. What's your stance on midget porn?
Ooh, nice.
It's a weird champ from me, Chief.
Waiting on DC to load in. Fun, fun, fun.
What about a deep lunge? Deep lunges are my favourite actually, especially when it's in midget porn. You've just read me like a book. You find my two favourite things. If it tickles your pickle. Alright, both sides back in, so we'll be going in again.
Yes.
Oh, it does indeed. Finley, I will have to say you are a bit of a weird champ so far.
Yeah.
Too bad we don't have a weird champ implemented. Why, thank you. I will just give you a pause champ instead. Okay then, DC changing things up for the dining kitchen. I believe if the rules were followed, they should have to go to the same site as they picked before the rehost, but who really gives a shit? It's dining kitchen, 6-2.
Just wait in the lobby for a good half hour whilst they load into the game. Always fun.
Just gotta get these server-side issues, bro. They're so much fun.
Yeah, I love them. Love, love, love them. More Goyo, which I am not happy to see, given the lack of impact it's had so far.
Okay, so it's a bit disappointing DC haven't opted to go for the clash once again, because it did work well for them. But
Seems to would add much more viable slow than a Goyo, I think.
especially with Goyo's nerfed down to 2 shields, he's not the
10 seconds left.
most useful, especially when DC just opt to hide behind them and get killed from them.
Yeah.
But who knows, maybe they will learn from the mistakes and it'll be very poggers for them.
Use a bomb.
Where are Animal? Animal are in Fountain, and they will be pushing through the basement. Is there a rush?
Oh, interesting.
Attackers have
Does look like a rush up,
Looks beyond.
up pantry
Ooh.
stairs. No barricade allows
this is
Sophia to
fun.
get into sight. Very lit, but he wins the fight out against Echo. So that
It's a very good pick.
is
Definitely it's the Goyo shield, so the
Sight.
flank is secure.
kitchen control already for Animal with 30 seconds
Oh,
taken down of the
God.
round. 2 members already down.
None of
3
the
members,
defense coming
4
through
members,
kitchen.
and it's all down to Jaeger just faffing
Oh.
about down in the basement. Evan will be watching for this exact flank, so the pre-fire comes through and he takes him out. Wow, what a fun round that was. Animal
was,
reading into DC's mistakes very easily and just a bit of a fat dub for them, if I do say so.
a chunky dub, I'd say.
Chunky dub.
Voluptuous dub.
Animal only ever
Oh,
take
that Askin
voluptuous
is
dubs.
hideous.
Like the boxing uniform.
Oh, it's gross.
Mate. Wow, what a game. 7-2. On Villa. We've had a lot of Villa games so far in this league.
It's almost like we all only like playing a very specific set of about 3 or 4 maps.
No, DC have already left. Not happy. Not
Okay, bye.
particularly happy.
Can
was
you
bad.
blame them?
Not really, no.
No.
It was a very rough ride for them.
Oh. Well, good game's a fast game.